This is a quick myofascial release recovery video for hips. We're going to put all of our emphasis on the glutes. All you need are 2 myofascial release balls. You could also sub in tennis balls or lacrosse balls. We're going to start on our backs. So we'll start with glute max. Come to your back, step into your feet like you're coming into a bridge, and then place the ball on either side of the sacrum. So we're up high in relation to the glutes. You don't feel like you're on bone. You're in that fleshy part at the top of your glute, and maybe an inch or so outside of the sacrum or that flat bone. And then heel toe the feet out and let the knees knock in. So it gives us a bit of an angle down on that ball, trying to put a little bit more pressure in there. We're gonna find 3 different spots: glute max, piriformis, and glute med. For me, this is the least tender, so you might be the same. Enjoy it, just relax into it. It's okay if it isn't really, really tender. Just that pressure alone is gonna help us boost a little circulation, hopefully release any tension, work in that fascia a little bit. So anytime we find a position, you can always play with it a little bit, take it a little bit out, a little bit in, a little bit up or down to see if you find a different hot spot. So if you wanna make one more change, I'm gonna go out just a little bit, keeping those knees knocked in, pressure down, weight of your body down on that myofascial release ball, and everything letting go. So next position we're gonna come into is for piriformis. We're gonna find our way into the bullseye of the glute. So give this position maybe another breath or two. A great thing about this being a video is you can pause it and stay here as long as you'd like in any of the positions. So take what you need. Don't have to go at my pace at all. But if you're ready, heel toe those feet back in, take the knees apart, step in, and then now place the ball right in the bullseye of your glute. So this one can be pretty darn tender in that piriformis. So we've got them both in there, which kind of levels out the weight. If that's enough tension and pressure, stay. If you wanna go one side and put a little bit more weight on it, I'm gonna cross that right ankle over my left thigh, and really now all my weight's going onto that right ball. So you could do a little bit of a rock. Make sure if you need to adjust a little bit, you can. I have a tendency to place it higher than I need to, so see what it's like to move it half an inch down or over. Again, this can have some tenderness to it, so be okay if you've got to step into the left foot. You could find a little rock side to side here, or just hold and pin that ball down and find that tension. Relaxing through the upper body, keeping the breath going. It's kind of easy to hold your breath when you feel that tension. Again, knowing you might have one side that's more tender than the other. When I make a switch, if you're not ready to switch, pause just for a second, stay as long as you'd like. But if you're ready, step back into the right foot and then cross the left ankle over. If you're doing both at the same time, no need to make a change unless you just want to move those balls just a little bit. Now stepping into that left foot just a bit and letting yourself rock over, or stepping into the right foot and letting that left knee kind of rock over. That might give you a little bit more pressure. Again, check in with breath. Make sure you're not holding it. Make sure you're not gripping and pushing against. Try to let your weight fall, but let the right foot support you if you need it. Find that little bit of movement or stillness, whatever feels good. And again, stay as long as you'd like. But if you're ready, uncross that ankle, lift both balls out from underneath you, and just take a second to notice. Hopefully you're feeling a little looser in and around the hips. Let's get our last spot, glute med. So we're gonna roll over onto the right side. You only need one of the balls. I'm gonna lift up and place it right back. If my hip bone is here, I'm going right back behind it. I'm going a little bit high there. It feels like I'm kind of in that side pocket, and then attempting to roll over onto my side as much as you can tolerate. So I've got this left foot here to kind of push me, give myself a little rock side to side. Again, play with it, bring it a little higher, a little lower, back or forward a little bit. We just want to kind of stay off that bony landmark and be in the flesh of that muscle. we could probably work this side for several minutes. So if you want to, know that you could pause again and stay 30 to 60 seconds in a spot, and then maybe move it up a little bit or move it back a little bit, find a new place to work out. But this is likely to be a little spicy in this area. So again, if you want to make one more change, I'm, for some reason, always like to move it up just a little bit. You could do a little rock back and forth on it, or it might be plenty just to hold. Try to relax with the face, jawline. So there's a chance you have zero desire to try and stack the hips. You might need to stay out a little bit. That's great too. The more you do it, you might loosen it up, might be able to stack a little bit more. So again, stay as long as you'd like, pause. If you're ready to move on, roll back to your back. Do a little assessment here to feel the difference from the right to the left hip, just from doing the right glute med versus the left. Feels so good. Let's even it out. I'm gonna switch sides here. So again, come over onto that side, lift up and find that ball right behind that hip bone, maybe a little bit higher. If it feels good, you're laying on your side. Step into that right foot, give yourself a little rock. You can shift your body down, find a different position. Always support the head however you need it. We'll find 2 different spots here. So again, feeling the difference as you kind of shift your weight. Breathe into it. Really super easy, especially with this one if it's tender, to kind of hold your breath or push against it. See if you can relax. Let's make one more change. So maybe scoot the ball a little higher or back a little bit more. Changing the position of the body, the angle that the body's coming down on that myofascial release ball is going to make a difference. And again, staying as long as you'd like. Take another breath or 2 here. And then again, pause if you'd like, or if you're good, maybe bend the knees, push up and off that myofascial release ball. Let's get one little stretch here. So come down on your shins, bring your toes together, knees as far apart as it feels comfortable. Walk forward. Let's feel that nice big release and stretch through the glutes. Big breath here in child's pose. And then when you're ready, roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Swing your legs around in front of you. Congratulate yourself for a great job with myofascial, giving yourself that little gift. Have a great rest of your day. See you soon.